Mark is beginning to ask himself how he ended up with a wife like Vivian. Is that not wonderful? Finally, Mark, that is being controlled by Vivian, is now beginning to question Vivian. I honestly feel that this Ben's decision of chasing them out of the house, throwing them out of the house, was so good. Remember in the last episode, I told you guys that throwing Mark out of the house will help him put his brains together and know that Vivian does not mean well for him. Anyways, I hope he does not go back to dancing to her tune. But I love the fact that Mark was able to speak, even in the presence of Vivian's mother. And Vivian, on the other hand, is practically being used by her mother, and she's yet to even realize that. Can you imagine that Vivian's mother could not take Vivian home after they were thrown out of the house? Her mother told her to follow Mark to the hotel. Can you imagine that? Now, the question Vivian is not asking herself and asking her mother is, how come her mother keeps encouraging her and advising her to treat her in-laws and her husband badly, while she cannot even speak to her husband? Vivian's mother, Madam Stella, cannot speak to Vivian's father and dares not flaunt his orders. She dares not. Vivian has failed to ask that question, and hopefully by the time she'll be asking that question, it will be too late for her. On the other hand, I love how Uncle Amadi made Mama and Helen to understand that throwing Mark out was needed for him to be able to know that what he's doing is wrong. And I also love the fact that he also went back to Ben to make Ben understand that Mark is still his brother no matter what. And he must save his brother because Vivian does not care about Mark. She only cares about what she stands to gain. And that is the truth. And I love how Mama brought Mark back into the house. And Vivian's mother was trying to come in, and Mama made sure that she did not come in. Mama asked her to leave. When she was being adamant and refusing to leave, I love how Mark for once took charge and threw her out, threw Vivian's mother out. I hope that from now henceforth, Mark will take charge and will not allow Vivian speak to him in such disrespectful manner, and will not also allow Vivian make him turn against his family. The beautiful part that I love, and this is the part where I'm beginning to feel that secrets are about to be exposed. So Mama brought Mark and Vivian back into the house, and Ben told them that is on one condition, that they can only stay in the house on one condition, and that condition is that Mark and Vivian will no longer stay in the master's bedroom. They have to move out of the master's bedroom and move into another bedroom. Now, are you guys thinking what I'm thinking? Ben is going to move into that room where Mark and Vivian have always stayed. Vivian is likely to leave traces of all her bad deals in that room. And Ben is going to discover those things. The small phone in the room, remember, she might not remember to take it, and some other things in the room. There will be traces of things that have been going on between her and Nick, and also about the disappearance of Uju. Vivian is about to be exposed finally. I do not understand how Vivian still has the mouth to talk after she was allowed into the house. She even went as far as telling Helen that she would do whatever she wants to do. One will think that with all that Vivian is going through, especially now that Nick has surfaced and is on her neck, one would think that Vivian would change, turn a new leaf, and change for the better. But it seems as if she's even getting worse. Guys, do well to leave your thoughts in the comment section. Tell me what you think Vivian is going to be plotting next, because she's obviously not going to just sit back. She is unrepentant, okay? And do you agree with me that Ben is likely to discover a secret in that master's bedroom where Mark and Vivian will be moving out from? And I also think that Vivian's father knows more than he is saying. I've said this in the previous episode and I'm saying it again. I feel like Vivian's father knows more than he is saying, and he's a very smart man. I think that he must have planted cameras or recorders somewhere or even planted people around to give him informations. He is just waiting to gather enough informations before he would act. And of course, I know he's not going to spare even Vivian's mother, his wife, Madam Stella. Guys, do well to leave your thoughts in the comment section. Share this video out, follow, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, yeah.